So it's actually storming right now. And it's been hailing sort of off and on for the last 10 or so minutes. It's mostly rain now, but you might hear some like thunder and maybe if the hail picks back up, you might hear that again. But yes, we're back in my bathroom today. So about 6 months ago, I did a video where I tested some new PR products. I think that month I had gotten a lot of new PR skincare. So I did a first impressions with some new PR skincare kind of video, and it's been a long time since I've gotten like that, like an influx of that much skincare at one time, except for December. December I got a lot of new skincare, so I thought that we would do it again. So I've picked, you know, a collection of products to make up a routine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 things here, which I know a lot of you, every time I do something like this, a lot of you are like, oh my God, my face would be screaming. How could you use so many new products at the same time or like all at once? I've never been one of those kind of people who just like who introduces one product at a time. I usually introduce like a whole barrage of products at the same time, and my face, it can deal with that kind of thing. If my face was ever like, if it ever screamed at me or if it ever gave me indication that that was not a good thing to do to my skin, like I wouldn't do it. But my skin, I rarely have issues with flare-ups or irritations or sensitivities or reactions or things like that. So I'm also pretty familiar with all of the brands in this box. I mean, I am familiar with all the brands in this box. This isn't like a box of new brands or anything. And the formulas that I've tried from these brands all work well for me, so I'm not really afraid of introducing a lot of new products at once. So I have been testing for a long time the Ashlyn Quinn skincare range, which I will have a video on either this week or next week. I have to sort of time it with my giveaway. Because there will be a giveaway that goes with it. But yeah, so that's coming, and now that I'm like coming to the end of that testing, I can start playing around with like a lot more things and you know, introducing a lot more things to my routine so I can test some more things. So I've got a couple of cleansers here. Do I really need to do 2 cleansers? No, but so what I've got here are 2 cleansers. I've got the Osmia Pumpkin Facial Soap, which this one is, I think it's like an exfoliating. It's got AHAs, fruit enzymes to clear away dead skin cells. And I don't have like a scrub in here, so I don't have anything that's like gonna exfoliate my skin, which is why sometimes if I'm using like a creamy cleanser or something that doesn't have a lot of exfoliation after, I will use like a soap beforehand that has a lot of exfoliation in it, so that way I can exfoliate my skin without manually exfoliating it. You know what I mean? Like the black clay soap I use when I want some exfoliation, but I'm not using a physical exfoliator. This one will sort of act the same way. And then I'm gonna use the creamy cleanser from Akar right after it. So let's start with these. I did already cut up my pumpkin soap bar, which is what I always do with my Osmia soaps. I slice them into, you know, little pieces like this, that way it lasts a lot longer. Between this one and the black clay soap, I expect that I won't have to buy soap for a very long time. I should have taken off my watch, but I forgot, so I'm gonna do this and then I'll take it off before I actually wash my face. So with these two, with the Osmia soaps, the black clay one, I actually like to leave it on for like a minute to sort of like let it exfoliate, you know, longer than if I had just threw it on and rinsed it right off. And I like these, they're nice and gentle. All right, so there's that, it's all rubbed in. I'm just gonna let it sit for like another 30 seconds and then I'm gonna rinse it off. What's the matter? What's the matter? Do you see it raining outside? Do you hear the thunder?
No cars.
What cars?
Up doing.
Oh, there's birds under the trees, yeah. They're hiding from the rain. There's one bird.
Maybe.
Is he sleeping up there? Okay, so that's the pumpkin soap. Am I glowing yet? I think it says this glowing bar of soap.
It's so.
It's got carrot seed and carrot root oils to strengthen skin cells and support collagen production.
Water.
I know there's water. A glowing face to match this soap. Am I glowing? I'm sure it takes a minute. Feels pretty nice though. Okay, so now we're going to do the Akar. This is the Soothe Cleanser, which is her creamy cleanser. So let's see, let's read about it if you didn't watch my PR video. So let's see, it's got a satin-like cream that leaves skin feeling soft and hydrated. It completely washes off without leaving oily residue behind. It nourishes the skin. It's got pumpkin and cranberry enzymes, so more pumpkin. Exfoliate dense skin cells on skin's topmost layer. Gel's in here now. Making way for a brighter complexion. Dry, normal, and sensitive skin. No, I mean, if you can still use a creamy cleanser if you have oily skin. It's just you want to use something else. Like that's why I do like a soap bar, like the Osmia soap bars first before I do something like this, because this, like a creamy cleanser isn't enough of like a cleanse for me. If you're someone who has sensitive skin though, it might be. But that actually exfoliated my skin really well. It's like nice and smooth now. I don't feel like I need to like, you know, go at it with an exfoliator. So let's pump some of this out.
Go outside?
No, it's raining, honey. And it might hail again. There we go. So it is. It's like nice and thick. You can see it doesn't like sort of slide around.
And rain jacket.
You need more than a rain jacket, honey. Especially if it hails again. He wore his rain jacket to school today. I actually have a few creamy cleansers. I could do sort of like a comparison. I have the Fit Glow one. I have this one now. I just got the Ocean Milk from Osea. I have the Pa Acai cleansing cream. What else do I have? Luxe Botanics has one as well. Might be able to do sort of like a creamy cleanser comparison and just give you sort of like my thoughts. I wonder how distracting the thunder is. It's about to do it again. I just saw lightning. There it is. I wonder how loud, I wonder how much my microphone picks it up. We'll have to find out. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse this off and then we'll see how it feels once it's all rinsed off. Oh, it's starting to hail again. I can see it starting to come down. Okay, so that's the Acai cleanser. My skin feels like even smoother. Like the extra exfoliation from the cleanser, that was actually nice. So that's a very nice cleanser. I'm excited to have that one, especially in the winter, because it's like exfoliating on top of being sort of like nourishing and not, you know, stripping. Like sometimes gel cleansers can be, depending on the formula. You don't find it as much in like Green Beauty gel cleansers because, you know, we sort of are more aware of the not stripping thing. Like we don't want to strip the skin. We want to nourish it with like more oils and all that. So you don't tend to find a stripping formula. There are a couple of formulas that I've tried though that have been stripping, but it's very rare. What's the matter?
I don't have rain boots.
You don't have rain boots. I know. We need to get you some. He wants to jump in muddy puddles like, who jumps in muddy puddles?
The wind.
Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig. So anytime it rains and we see like puddles, he goes, jump in muddy puddles. Can you say, oh my goodness?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so for a mask, we're gonna do this next, and then all the rest of what I've got is like serums and moisturizers and all that. So this is the Flower and Spice Beauty Masquerade, which is customizable clay treatment, hibiscus and turmeric. So it gently soothes, detoxifies, and whisks away dullness, leaving skin aglow with restored balance. There's no ice cream, honey. It says mix 1 part dry mixture with 2 parts water.
Ice cream.
2 ice creams? Oh, is that an ice cream truck?
Ice cream bar.
To form a lightweight paste. Oh, I see. It says to customize, you can use honey, yogurt, hydrolates, serums, or other natural liquids. Yeah, where does honey come from?
Honey. Honey. Go money.
Who makes honey?
Make honey mama.
I don't make honey. Bees make honey, remember? Bees make honey from the flowers. Oh no, now he doesn't remember. Okay, so there's Razul clay, kaolin clay, colloidal oatmeal, almond seed extract, cornstarch, turmeric, ginseng, cocoa seed powder, licorice root powder. It's got lemon mint, leaf extract, rosemary, hibiscus, lemongrass, and black pepper. It's supposed to be raining for the next couple hours, so couldn't exactly wait until it stopped raining to do this. I love the packaging. I'm never gonna quite get over it. Okay, so we just open up the jar. Oh, it's a twister? Oh no, it's like this. So it comes open like this.
Spicy. Spicy.
Spicy? Okay, so it said 1 part water to 2 parts liquid. I always like to start, the very first time I use a powder mask, I like to do it with water. You sort of see what the color is of it.
Burgers.
What?
Burgers.
Burgers? I don't have any burgers. Oh wait, do I have a burger? I might. Hang on, let me do this and then I'll make you food.
Ta-da.
Just a minute. I always like to do it with water first and then I sort of customize it after that because I like to see how it works
Burgers.
with water first before I try to like...
Burgers in the nose.
There's burgers in the nose? Oh, boogers. Anyway, yes, what I was saying is I like to see how it works with water first and then I'll sort of customize it by adding things like honey or serums or hydrosols or... My cats are fighting. Anything like that. So now we're just going to apply it. It does smell really good. Oh, I can feel it already. Whoo! That's quite the tingle. I wonder what that would be. Maybe the pepper? Or the ginseng, maybe? Ooh. Oh. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm just... It's been a while since I've used something that actually, like, is uber fresh and, like, I can feel it on my skin, like, right as I use it. Just want to get every last bit of it. I don't want to waste any. All right, so there we go. Do you really need to see the inside of my empty bowl? Probably not, but whatever. That tingling was basically like just as I put it on my skin. I don't really feel anything now. But yeah, I'll leave this on. Doesn't really say. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave this on until it dries and then I'll come back and we'll do, you know, some of our other steps like the serums and moisturizers and like all the other things that I've got. Okay, I've actually had this on quite a long time. I feel like nearly an hour.
That's true. This shows in the outside.
Yeah, it stopped raining. But look at it's lots of puddles out there. So I'm gonna wash this off and then I just wanted to show you it before I did that. Okay, so there it is post removal. It's a little red, you know, from blood circulation and I let it dry all the way. The next time I use that, I'll probably add a serum, which is what I like to do with most of my dry masks. I hardly ever use dry masks with just water, but as a first test, I do like to do that just to see sort of like how it works, if it even needs anything else, because sometimes they don't, but most of the time I like to add, you know, mostly a serum. I add some hydrosols. Maybe I've got some hydrosols that are like older and I'm not using that much or you know, need to use up, I'll sometimes add them in. But yeah, my skin feels really nice. I like it. I'm excited to use that, you know, longer term and sort of see what else it does for my skin. Soothes, detoxifies, and whisks away dullness. So with the pumpkin cleansers or the pumpkin bar and then the other cleanser and that mask, I should be, you know, like radiating glowing. Like if I had good software editing right now or like movie editing, I'd have a halo around my face right now, but I don't know how to do that, so. Okay, so serums and moisturizers wise, this is what I've decided. I have picked one from different, you know, picked everything from a different company. I don't have two things from the same company here. So I've got the Osea Eye Gel Serum. I have the Earthwise Beauty On a Swing Among Trees. It's a face serum in a mist. Then I have the, did I mean to do this? Maybe I did. Then I have the Live Botanical Seasonal Radiance Elixir. I think I didn't want to go overboard with the serums, but you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the Earthwise Beauty On a Swing Among Trees and see if my skin needs anything else. And then I also have the Pie Day Cream. So I was looking at like an oil serum, but I didn't want to like overwhelm my skin like too much. Okay, so this is, it's so much more than just providing the skin with moisture. Myrrh and frankincense resins have been used since antiquity to preserve youthful skin appearance. We've added turmeric and skin barrier reinforcing plant ceramides for a broad acting yet ultra lightweight product to address the needs of mature skin. All skin types, non-comedogenic. It says mist over freshly cleansed skin morning and night, then follow with your moisturizer of choice. Alternately, it may be applied with a cotton round for wiping the face to lightly cleanse and refresh. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna mist it. Ooh, it's a very fine mist. It almost smells smoky. Is that the frankincense and myrrh, or is there something else in here? There's saffron, German chamomile, turmeric, copaiba balsam, frankincense, myrrh. Lots of different kinds of ceramides. Sodium hyaluronate, turmeric. It's very interesting. Feels nice though. Okay, so then let's do the eye gel serum. This is the Osea. So it diminishes appearance of fine lines and surface puffiness for an instant illuminated look. Organic seaweed, resveratrol, and mega tetrapeptides tighten and brighten look of eye area. Apply serum under eye area and around orbital bone. Orbital bone. Okay, so let's do, a pump might be too much. A pump is actually quite a lot. Okay. So I'll just sort of like tap it in. I like to do that. Yeah, you definitely don't need a full pump. Half a pump would be plenty. Maybe even less than that. I got it down here a little bit, which it doesn't really need to be down my cheeks. It's around my eyes. That is nice though. It's a like nice cooling gel. Oh, that would be good. Stick it in the fridge right before you put it on. Give it like 5-10 minutes to sit in the fridge. Maybe not in the winter, but like on a hot summer day, that would feel nice. Okay, so then we're gonna use the Seasonal Radiance Elixir by Botanical. So fresh seasonal hydrosols blended with nurturing herbs and mushrooms. Mist is not as fine on this one, but it's not terrible. So it does have mushroom complex, which has snow mushrooms, reishi, and shiitake. Then it's got meadowsweet extract, white horsehound extract, marshmallow extract, wild pansy, and then something that I'm not really sure what it is. Sodium PCA. So yeah, I mean that is nice. That feels nice, and it's rose and tulsi. So then I'm gonna do the moisturizer. This is the Pi Calming Chamomile and Rosehip Calming Day Cream. This one came in that Look Fantastic box. So it helps calm the appearance of reactive skin prone to redness. Ultra clean organic formula minimizes the risk of irritation, boosts hydration levels while absorbing quickly and completely. Helps to restore the appearance of delicate skin. All things I need. Okay, so I'm gonna take, these pumps are a lot smaller. Take a few pumps of that. Okay. Yeah, the Pi products, if you are someone who's got more sensitive skin or you're really sensitive to scents, I think the Pi products would be good for you as well, because none of the ones that I've tried have been overly fragranced. They really don't smell like a ton. And yeah, because they're made for sensitive skin, they're not made with, you know, like a ton of essential oils or things like that. A lot of them are like really simple formulas, but like really nice formulas. So that is nice. I don't think that Swing Among Trees mist is like enough as like your only moisture or your only hydrating step. I didn't have an extra like hyaluronic acid serum that was new, so I didn't really throw anything else in here. But I probably would throw, I'd probably do the Swing Among Trees, then some kind of hydrating serum like either the Josh Roseberg Concentrate or the Pi Back to Life Hydration Serum or the Live Botanical, that one. I mean, I had that one, but I didn't want to use two products from the same brand. But those would all be good choices. So I'd spray the Swing Among Trees first, then I'd do the hydration serum, and then I would spray the Swing Among Trees again, just to sort of like absorb it in. I think that would be plenty of hydration. I think I should be okay with this moisturizer though, but normally I would do more than that. Okay, so the last thing in here is the Edible Beauty SPF sunscreen. It is the end of the day. I'm not going outside. Maybe I'll go get my mail. I've got a few packages out there, but I'm not sure. But I really don't need this. But one of you had asked for, like, to sort of see it applied. I'm just gonna shake it a little bit to make sure that it's like, you know, mixed together, because sometimes these sunscreens can separate a little. So I'm gonna take not a ton, because again, I don't need it. So there's that. This might even be, might be too much. This should help with like the moisturizing too, because this has like lots of nice oils and stuff in it. It doesn't pill, so it's not pilling on top of, you know, whatever else I put underneath. And it rubs in pretty clear. My face is a little bit red just from me like rubbing it. It is very like, it's reactive in that sense where like if I touch it, like my skin gets red. Even gives me, you know, kind of like glow from all the oils and the, you know, the zinc and stuff. So that is everything. That is testing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my new products that came in my mailbox last month. I really enjoyed using all of them. It's sort of good just having like a first impressions of like each one. Loved the cleansers. They both worked really well. What else did I use? The mask was also really nice. I would put a serum in there though, from now on, just to sort of like help it not dry as, you know, tight. That's the only thing. It's like clay masks, they can dry tight and like can make your skin more red, and a way to avoid that is to put in an oil or a serum of some kind. The Osea Gel Serum was nice. It'd be really great in the fridge, nice and like cooling. Would help with puffiness. And then the Swing Among Trees was also a very nice fine mist. It's not super hydrating, like when you think of like a hydrating essence, it's not quite like that. At least not in the amount that came out of the mist. Maybe I would like try dropping it and using it as like an actual essence. Maybe that might work. Because what does it say? Well, it says it's a face serum and a mist. I don't know, it could work as an essence, I think. It's just like the mist amount maybe just wasn't enough. But yeah, that's a it's got a very interesting scent. It's, I would definitely get a sample of it so you know if it's something you would like or not. And then what else did we do? We did the Radiance Elixir from Live Botanical, which was very nice. Just a nice sort of like standard hydrosol to sort of help with serums and things like that. And that's a seasonal one, so it's rose and tulsi. And as the seasons change, she will change what's in it. The Pi moisturizer was very nice, and then the Edible Beauty sunscreen, which I think you can tell now is like completely absorbed into my skin. So yeah, I hate these like little baby hair thingies. I don't understand why I still have these, because, you know, I've been postpartum for over 3 years now. Though this week, I don't understand, I don't know what happened, but like a couple of days ago I took a shower, and I don't think I went that long in between the shower before that and the shower after, but like I pulled out a ton of hair. So I don't know. I have gone to the doctor recently. I did get my blood drawn. I actually have an appointment on Thursday just to sort of go over my results. I'm not planning on doing anything with my doctor. I just, you know, they require you to see one to get your results. They won't just like give them to you, which is so dumb, but it's their way of making money, just to get you in the room. But yeah, I had my B vitamins pulled, I had my iron pulled, I had my vitamin D pulled. I had a few other things, just like a panel, just to sort of see, because I do get very fatigued. Lately though, it's got to do with, you know, this little project that I've got going on. So like I'm filming and editing every single day, which sometimes I would just film like a couple of videos over the weekend, but I wouldn't edit them until like days later. And now it's just like, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm posting on Instagram. Like it's just, it's a lot. I don't know why I did this. Oh. I don't know why. Ugh. Anyway, but that's all that I've got for this video. Maybe I will do another one of these because I did end up with a ton of skincare this month. So I can see what I've got still sitting around that I haven't used yet that I got from PR last month and see if I can make another routine out of it. Maybe I will. But yeah. If you're interested in any of the products that I used today, all the links will be down below. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.